Today we're taking a look at the shoes that Snake wears for climbing, and looking at the differences between the Scarpa Reflex and the Scarpa Drago. Which one is best? Do you think these are easy to get on?
They feel easier than the one.
Feel easy to get on?
But not
I'm going to use a pair of Scarpa Reflex as a comparison to the Dragos, and Snake has had a couple of pairs of these. These are very much aimed at the beginner to intermediate climber, and although they have some technical features, they're really about breathability and comfort. They've got the Scarpa Vision rubber compound on these, and there's no pre-tensioning like there is in the Dragos. However, Snake can wear these for extended periods and can climb in them pretty much all day without any issues, so if comfort is a priority for you, then these are definitely a great option. You can see straight away in comparison to the Reflex that the Drago is a much more technical shoe with a much larger grip area at the toe and at the heel, and also there's much more of an aggressive downward turn onto these. You can see actually for a kid's shoe it's pretty aggressive indeed. These are very much aimed at the more technical kid climbers. Snake says she feels much more confident with heel and toe hooks in the Drago, and also the Vibram Excess Grip 2 rubber offers a little bit more friction on the wall. You like the Reflex, don't you?
Yes.
You think they're comfortable?
Yes. But and the Dragos here, they hurt my poor ankle as well. Where are my ankle? The back of my heel.
Yeah. You feel like it pinches your ankle harder?
Yes.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of tension there, look though. And Snake is 100% correct. The Drago is a narrower, tighter fit with pre-tensioning. Does create a stress point at the back of the ankle. The heel hook area looks good.
Yeah, they're good for heel hooking. What is actually the type of my thing? I do heel hook quite a bit.
You do?
I heel hook that one.
That's 6'8".
Yes.
It's quite a hard one.
Where it near green and red.
Yeah.
I heel hook that. And I thought, if I heel hook that, I probably got a weight upon the sofa if I put my effort in.
Yeah. Do you think that these shoes will be better than the Reflex on that type of route?
Probably.
So do I.
These are probably much better because they're more like bent.
Yeah. So you've got your foot under more tension.
Yeah.
You get your toes into a little
So
bit
they
harder.
kind of like this.
And Snake makes a good point. The Vibram rubber on the Scarpa Drago is definitely softer and has more friction than the Vision rubber on the Scarpa Reflex. And despite how aggressive this shoe is, they have a flexible midsole.
They're very flexible in the middle of them, and they're great for swearing. I really love these shoes for swearing.
Yes, the soft rubber and a decent edge allows you to get lots of traction and get those toes into tiny little holes and tiny little notches on the wall. But despite the fact that we both know these shoes reasonably well, Snake wanted to use them back to back on a number of different routes to make sure that she was giving you a real world feel for the differences between them, to make sure that you can make the best buying decision for you. And as Snake points out, just because one shoe is more technical doesn't make it better. It's going to depend on the type of surface that you climb on, the routes that you climb on, your experience, and also which criteria are most important for you. So what do you think that those shoes are best for?
Swearing, definitely swearing. And heel hooking. And you can start, you got more rubber on your toes.
For toe hooking?
Yeah.
So who do you think these are more aimed at? What type of climber?
Probably a professional one.
So they're a bit more professional and more experienced climber?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they're a little bit too uncomfortable or too technical for beginners, or?
I would say they probably aren't the right shoe for beginners.
They're not the right shoe for a beginner?
No,
Okay.
Definitely not.
What do you think about the Scarpa Reflex? Do you
Scarpa, I think, will be really good if your child just started.
Yeah.
And I really like these because they're so flexible, but you can see much of the difference. They don't flex so much.
Do you think they're more comfortable?
Yes.
They're a wider fit, aren't they?
Yeah.
As Snake has previously mentioned, comfort is an important thing sometimes. and she thinks that getting in and out of the shoe is a big thing too. And the Scarpa Dragos, she believes, are easier to get on, but they are also easier to take off. Now, whilst that may seem a benefit, it means that actually she does take these off after pretty much every climb. Whereas the Scarper Reflex, they're a touch harder to get on, she believes, and a touch harder to get off. However, she's happy to keep these on pretty much all the time and climbing them all day. She often warms up in these before switching to the Drago. And that brings me on to the crux of this review, which is that you have to find a shoe that your child is going to want to climb. You don't want to put them off enjoying time on the wall, so find something that they're happy with, and that is probably the most important thing. Making it enjoyable for kids to climb is important, and also cost. The softer the shoe, the faster they will wear out, so think about that too.
These are much better for beginners, these are much better for
experienced climbers or more intermediates.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is that both shoes are really good.
Yep.
Depending on what type of problems you're climbing and routes you're climbing.
And
and how experienced you are.
Yeah.
Have you got any other comments about the shoes?
Not really. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like the video.
You can never sleep in traffic.